Hey everyone, this is your host John Meyer. I'd like to welcome you once again to the Tech Reviewcast, the only place where you can get video reviews and full demonstrations of the tech products that change the way we live our lives today. Hey everyone, hope you're doing really well. Today we have a brand new unboxing for you. It is the third generation iPod Shuffle. This just came out a few days ago and we've got it for you to unbox. It's just going to be an unboxing for now, and I'll get the review out in a couple days. Obviously I have to test it, and that's why I'm just getting this out to you real quick, the unboxing. So as you can see, the box is really tiny. We just picked this up from the Apple Store today. And here, let's just open it right now. Here's a little tab. This is the 4GB black model. This comes in two different versions, a black model and a silver model, but they're both 4GB. So let's just open it right up. As you can see, it's really small once again. Alright, so let's take this out. Right below we have the brand new earphones with the volume control on it and the play and pause button. Now this is old. If you haven't realized it, you probably know, but this is what you use to control the actual iPod. There are no buttons on here. There are actually, no buttons at all except the switch and then the headphone jack right there. Really slim. It doesn't really have any major design aspects to it, but obviously it's a really nice. Still has a really nice design, just nothing major. It's made of aluminum. Once again, this is the black model. So let's just take this out. Let's take the earphones off. Let's see. Alright, there we go. So yeah, here are the earphones. This is the volume control. Press this to go up, this to go down, and then this to play and pause. There's a bunch of different other things you can do with this. It has in the start guide, so we'll check that out in a moment. So here's what we've all been waiting for. This is the brand new iPod Shuffle. Let's just get these tabs. Alright, there we go. You know, this looks a lot like Apple's Bluetooth earpiece. Actually, it looks exactly like it. And so here's the button right here. This is actually the switch to turn it on, first of all, and then also to switch it from playlist mode to shuffle mode. Playlist mode allows you to just play the songs in the playlist in order, and the shuffle mode is obviously just to shuffle your songs. So here you don't have anything, and here's just the switch and the headphone jack. And then right here you have the really nice clip. This has a mirror design on it, similar to one of the first generation iPods. Alright, so right here we have the USB cable. This is what you use to sync the iPod and to charge it. This is a really small one. They offer a larger one that you can purchase, or you can just use any other USB extender. I'll show you that in a moment. So to charge it, you just put it right in the headphone jack. And this is to charge and sync it, so it's really cool. And it fits perfectly right in there. And you just plug this right into your computer, obviously. Alright, and last but not least, we just have the Start Here guide. It's a really tiny guide. We have Start Here. It just gives you some things. And also, if you haven't noticed, if you haven't knew about this yet, this is the first iPod that can actually talk to you. And it uses Apple's voiceover technology, which they currently have in their computers, to actually talk to you and tell you what song is playing. It'll also tell you the playlist, the artist, a bunch of different things. It's pretty cool. I'm really curious to test it out. But anyway, here's the quick start guide. Just tells you to download and install the brand new iTunes. Here are just the controls: turn off, play in order, shuffle. There's the status light and the earphone port. Here we have the remote earphone controls. There's obviously volume up, volume down, and the play and pause. To go to the next track, you just double click it, and the previous track, you triple click it. And here is the brand new technology. This is the voiceover technology. So to hear the current song name, you just click and hold the center button to change the playlist. And also, that's another new thing in this shuffle. In the previous shuffles, you were only stuck to one playlist you can put on there. This has multiple playlists that you can sync to the iPod. So to change it, it says to click and hold the center button and then release it, after you hear a tone. When you hear the tone of the playlist you want, then click to select it. Pretty cool. And on the back, it just has some status light guide. Green is battery charged. Battery charging would be orange, and when it's blinking, it's telling you not to disconnect. And a bunch of other status lights on the go. It says that's just for the battery status and just to learn more. So that's it. And here we just have product information. Oh wow! And also mini Apple stickers. Look at that. I haven't seen those before. That's pretty cool. Alright, so right here we have everything that was included in the box. Once again, it's the USB cable, the earphones, and then, of course, the iPod Shuffle. So right now I'm just going to give you a quick size comparison of the previous generation iPod Shuffles. I have both the first and second generation. Here's the first. There's a lot of people that haven't seen this one. This obviously is a lot bigger, but it's still very small compared to other MP3 players. This is actually fully charged. But I'm missing the back piece that covers the USB port, but that's okay. This, obviously, compared to this, has the onboard controls. Here you have the earphone port, and then the switch right here. This, obviously, is a complete change in the switch. This is how big it originally was, and that's how big it is now. And here's just the battery status light, and that's pretty much it for the first generation. Right here is the second generation, which came out last year. This is the product red model. That's the only thing with this third generation iPod. It only comes in two different colors, and that is the black model and the silver model. So compared to this one, you have the onboard controls on this. On the top, you have the earphone port and the status light right there. The back, you have the clip. Here's the clip on this one. And on the bottom, this one you don't have anything on the bottom, but on this one you have what's on the top of this. That is this one actually has two switches, an on and off switch and the shuffle and playlist switch. So let's just put all of them on top of each other just to give them a quick comparison. So that's the basic size difference of all three generation iPod Shuffles. Actually, I have an iPhone right here just to compare it to the iPhone. That's how small it is. Smaller than the actual top piece of the iPhone. I wish there was more I could use to compare it to, but obviously this is extremely small. I'll hope to get a full review out to this in a few days. Obviously, I have to test it. The voice feature, all those different things, the ear quality, how these volume and playback control earphones work, and of course the syncing process with this little syncing cable. Well, until then, I hope you look forward to the next video review, be a full review and demonstration of this, and stay tuned. But until then, I'm your host John Meyer, and I'll see you all next time.